We are live. Hot day. Yeah. Had to watch my tongue there, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody. Welcome, one and all, to the Triviamatic Happy Hour. Yeah. I'm your host tonight, Craig Reed. We are going to have a great time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to ask you some questions. Hopefully you know those answers, and we are going to have fun playing the game. Don't forget, if you haven't downloaded the app, just go to your favorite app store and search for Triviamatic. That's Triviamatic, all one word. For those of you who, no, I won't show you that. But still, Triviamatic, search for it on your favorite app store. Make sure you download the app. And, of course, you are looking for the Triviamatic Happy Hour. Now, if you hit that button, you should automatically go into the game. But if you're not going into the game, the code for tonight's game is 997680. Once again, that's 997680 on the Triviamatic app. Make sure you downloaded it right now off of your favorite app store. We'll give you a little bit of time to do that. Do. Non-copyrighted music, yeah. While we're waiting for the game to start, once again, my name is Craig Reed. Thanks again for joining us for tonight's game of Triviamatic Happy Hour. Now, as with most happy hours, I should be drinking something, but I just had some food and the booze that went with the food. So I'm a little good right about now. Speaking of food and booze, don't forget to grab yours and get ready for tonight's game. Like I said, we got 5 rounds of trivia for you tonight. Lots of questions about various topics. Hopefully you know most of these answers and scores. You can score a lot of points if you get these questions correct. Just waiting for some time. Don't forget, go to your favorite app store, whatever app store you have, whether it be Apple or Android, and search for Triviamatic. We are playing Triviamatic Happy Hour. Yeah. How's everyone doing out there in YouTube land? Hopefully you're having a great time if you're watching the show on YouTube. Digital Pomegranate, thanks again for having me on board. If you're not watching the live stream, you're probably missing out on all this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it is about that time. So once again, if you are just joining us, my name is Craig Reed, and this is the Triviamatic Happy Hour. Make sure you have Triviamatic open and ready to go. We are going to have a great time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 5 rounds of trivia, lots of questions. Get them right to earn points. Now, each question will have a countdown clock, so the faster you answer correctly, the more points you can earn. Keep in mind, if you are not sure of an answer, you are allowed to change your answer, but if you do so, you'll lose points because the clock is still ticking. You'll figure out what we're getting at. Just tap the right answer, and let's get tonight's game started with round number 1. It's happy hour during Triviamatic. Round number 1 for tonight's game is called History Mystery. It's March 31st, and here are 8 questions about historical events that have occurred on March 31 of years gone by. Ooh. Here we go. Question number 1 goes like this. On March 31, 1889, what Paris landmark officially opened as the entrance to a World's Fair? Think about that one, ladies and gentlemen. On March 31, 1889, what Paris landmark officially opened as the entrance to a World's Fair? Of course, you're probably seeing the 4 answers on your screen. I'll say this with all confidence, I have never been to any of these 4 places. But maybe you have, who knows? Keep in mind, folks, tap what you think is the correct answer. If you are not sure, you can change your answer before, of course, time is called. Time is called. It looks like people are in. The correct answer, of course, is the Eiffel Tower. That's right, the Eiffel Tower is now in public domain, but images of the Eiffel Tower, illuminated at night, are still covered by copyright. Unless you take it yourself. That's your own copyright right there. All right, let's take a look at scores. We got a lot of people playing tonight. Hello, Tim Donnelly, Chinesky host, Molly Briggs, Chi-Chan, 39 points, Ken Jennings, 39 points, Happy Saturdays, 41 points, and Ayala, 44, early lead. Last 4 questions to go. Here we go with number 2. On this day in the year 2000, Julia Roberts was at the top of the box office with what legal thriller that would win her an Oscar? Ooh. I knew Oscar once, lovely guy. Lovely guy. I think we went to high school together. That's my Oscar trivia right there. Once again, on this day in the year 2000, Julia Roberts was at the top of the box office with what legal thriller that would win her an Oscar? Don't forget, folks, type in or tap what you think is the correct answer. You can change your answers if you're not sure, but you will lose points as the clock keeps ticking down to the end. All right, that clock has ticked down to the end. The correct answer is, of course, Erin Brockovich. That's right, Erin Brockovich. The dark, disturbing works were painted as mural. Erin Brockovich, that's the correct answer there. Ayala got it right, 86 points. Going on you. Ken Jennings also got it right. You're at 84. And Adam S. Hello, Adam. Good to see you out there in Triviamatic land. Here we go. Question number 3 in the game. It's Cesar Chavez Day, a federal commemorative holiday proclaimed by what U.S. president who kind of ganked a translated Chavez slogan? Kind of a two-parter there. You got to figure out what that Chavez slogan was and figured out who was president during that time. By the way, who out there celebrates Cesar Chavez Day? Hopefully you do. Once again, Cesar Chavez Day, federal commemorative holiday proclaimed by what U.S. president who kind of ganked a translated Chavez slogan? Of course, 4 answers are on your screen. Tap the correct one. I think I might have a guess as to what the correct answer is. My guess, of course, would be George W. Bush. Hopefully you put that down on your answer sheet. Actually, the correct answer is Barack Obama. That's right, Barack Obama. Cesar Chavez Day is a full-on festival day in Nebraska and Nevada. Carlos Santana has lobbied for a full national holiday for over 10 years. Hopefully it will happen one of these days. Ooh, a couple of people got that one wrong. RDV, you got that right. You're at 56. Avanti, 105. Ayala, 126. Perfect game so far for those 2 players. Here we go. Next question, number 4. In 1966, the Soviet Union launched Luna 10, the first space probe to enter orbit. Which celestial body? Say it again. In 1966, the Soviet Union launched Luna 10, the first space probe to enter the orbit of which celestial body? Think about that one, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I know a couple of celestial bodies myself. They're in the... Sorry. I don't know where I was going with that one. I was thinking like leg shaving commercials, but of course that's going way over my head and hopefully pointing you in the wrong way. Correct answer, of course, is the moon. The moon, Luna 10, carried a set of solid-state oscillators programmed to reproduce the notes of the Internationale. Fun fact there for your Monday. A lot of you got that one correct. Original Cultist, you're at 113. Happy Saturdays, 111. Sharon, hi, good to see you. You're at 115. And of course, Ayala still at top with 165. Here comes question number 5. In the year 1998, Mozilla open source code was released by what company that really knows how to get around on the internet. They get around on the internet. Once again, in 1998, Mozilla open source code was released by what company that really knows how to get around on the internet? I remember when the internet first came out. Those were the days. The dial-up tone. Many a Saturday night spent clogging up my parents' phone line. And of course the phone bill. Thankfully I didn't have to pay that. Alright, make sure you touch your answers, ladies and gentlemen. Time is just about up. Correct answer is Netscape. That's right, Netscape. That same year, artist Shepard Fairey designed a dinosaur head logo for Mozilla. And that's where that came from. Scores, Ayala, you're still up top with 188. Ken Jennings, not too far behind with 169. And Avanti, 167. Good on you. Question number 6 goes like this. On this day in 1985, saw the first WrestleMania at what Big Apple venue that humbly bills itself as the world's most famous arena? I use the quotes because the quotes are there. This day in 1985 saw the first WrestleMania at what Big Apple venue that humbly bills itself as the world's most famous arena? Of course, you got your 4 choices on the screen. Hopefully, you know the answer. Now, I will say this much. I have been to all of these locations, and let me just say, yeah, they're all great places. Correct answer is, of course, Madison Square Garden. That's right, Madison Square Garden. WrestleMania has billed itself as the grandest stage of them all, the showcase of immortals, and of course, the Super Bowl of sports entertainment, because it's a big thing. Most of you guys got that one right. Kate S., you got it right. You're at 193. Triviamatic, 149. Tim Donnelly, 125. A and V, hello. Don't think I've said hello to you yet. You're at 103. Next question, number 7. This day in 1929 saw the birth of what fashion designer? The first woman to become a chair and CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Fitting that we have this question on the last day of Women's History Month. Happy Women's History Month, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this day in 1929 saw the birth of what fashion designer? The first woman to become a chair and CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Which woman was it? Make sure you tap the answer on your screen. I don't know. What's the answer? Oh, I knew that. It's Liz Claiborne, ladies and gentlemen. Liz Claiborne, she started her own company after growing frustrated with failing companies that hired her to make clothes for working women. I think she just wanted to make clothes. And good on her. Good on her. A lot of you guys got that one right. Ken Jennings, you were quick. You're at 247. Sharon, you're at 243. And Ayala, 240. Lots more game to go. Here it is. Last question in the first round. It's the birthday today of Kate Micucci. Happy birthday, Kate. Kate Micucci teams up with Riki Lindholm as what musical comedy duo? Happy birthday, Kate Micucci. She teams up with Riki Lindholm as what musical comedy duo? And of course, you got the 4 answers on your screen. Let's just say that they are pretty funny. So make sure you listen to them after this game is over. Kate Micucci. She has a fun last name. Riki Lindholm, that's also a fun last name to say, Lindholm. Musical comedy duo, that of course is Garfunkel and Oates. That's right, Garfunkel and Oates. In the year 2010, they were the featured artists on the Childish Gambino song, These Girls. So more trivia for you. At the end of question number 8 in round number 1, here are some scores. Ayala, you're up top with 279. Ken Jennings, 247. Sharon, 243. Adam, 238. Kate S., 228. Original Cultist, 215. Avanti, 211. Chi-Chan breaking the 200s with 200. And it goes down from there. Let's move on to the first of our 2 themed rounds. Round number 2. Theme for this round is, of course, Wonder Woman 2020. Wonder Woman 2020, the most recent thing Gal Gadot has worked on, of course, is a notorious video in which several celebs sang the John Lennon song, Imagine. The answers to each of these are also something mentioned in that song. So hopefully you listen to a lot of John Lennon. Here we go, 10 questions about Wonder Woman 2020. Here's a clue. Number 1, what 2 words complete this motto commonly found on New Hampshire license plates? The motto is live free, blank. Keep in mind, folks, your answer should be 2 words long. Say it again. What 2 words complete this motto commonly found on New Hampshire license plates? Live free, blank. 2 words, ladies and gentlemen. I think all of your choices are 2 words, so should be pretty obvious as to which one it is. Keep in mind, your answer should be 2 words long. I say that because you never, a couple times people will be like, oh, it has to be 1 word. There's only 1 blank. Not this time, because those 2 words, live free or die. That's right. And of course, the quote in the song, nothing to kill or die for. Just ask Bruce Willis. I think a bunch of you got the one right. Yep, Happy Saturdays, RDV, Triviamatic, and Chinesky also got it right. Those are your scores. Ayala still building their lead, 324 points. Ken Jennings, 291. Number 2, until the European Commission put an end to the monopoly, all Premier League football matches were exclusively shown on what British TV provider? Now, for you non-Brits out there, we're talking about soccer. Yeah. Kind of sports ball related, I think. One more time. Until the European Commission put an end to the monopoly, all Premier League football matches were exclusively shown on what British TV provider? Good thing my guess is not here because that would have been wrong. What is my guess? That's for you to figure out. I'm not telling. Oh, man. The correct answer, my guess was NBC, which of course is wrong, but the correct answer is Sky. Sky, because above us, only Sky. That's in that song. Oh, a couple reds there, but Original Cultist, you got it right. You're at 287. Happy Saturdays, 283. Ayala still hanging strong up top, 385. Next question. In the year 2001, Senators Dick Durbin and Orrin Hatch introduced bipartisan legislation to protect minor immigrants, known by what hopeful term? Ah, yes. I remember the days of bipartisanship. Mint. Now, for those of you watching the live stream, you're probably hearing the blaring horn outside my studio, ladies and gentlemen. See, this is the troubles of living in New York City. Sometimes people disturb the cars that are parked on the street. But don't worry, don't let the blaring horn distract you. Just tap the correct answer that you see on your screen. Speaking of the correct answer that you see on your screen, hopefully you hit Dreamer. That's right, Dreamer, because you may say I'm a dreamer. I'm not a dreamer. Scores. All right, a bunch of you got that one right. Kate S., good on you. You got that right. RDV 280, great. Ken Jennings 336, Ayala 407. Next question, number 4. As described by the B in their initialism, IBT, the Teamsters are what sort of international group? Your answer should start with the letter B, by the way. As described by the B in their initialism, IBT, the Teamsters are what sort of international group? Huh. I wonder. Of course, your answer has to start with the letter B because that's the letter we give you in the question. And of course, T stands for Teamsters. Tick tock, clock is counting down the correct answer. I think this one is Brotherhood. Let's find out. Hey, it is Brotherhood because a brotherhood of man is in the song Imagine, sung by Gal Gadot. Ayala still up top, 235, original Cultist, sneaking up there, 372, and Ken Jennings, 366. You're tied with Sharon, 366. Number 5 goes like this. Following Stay With Me, Sam Smith scored another top 10 hit with what single about infidelity? Think about that one, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, yes, infidelity. Many a songs were sung about infidelity, but which one of these 4 was sung by Sam Smith? Of course, it came after Stay With Me, which was a top 10 hit for Sam Smith. Oh man, I kind of want to sing Stay With Me, but I don't know all the words, so I'm not even going to try and embarrass myself on live television. Speaking of live television, thanks again for watching the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you're having a great time, and hopefully I am entertaining you with the correct answer, which is, I'm not the only one. That's right, but I'm not the only one. Now, hopefully you figured out the theme in this round, and hopefully it's helping you to click some correct answers. I know it's helping Happy Saturdays. He's at $3.99. Original Cultist, you're at $4.16, and Ayala still holding on to that lead, $4.72. Next question, number 6. The first 2 words of the introductory song, Magic to Do, from Pippin, and are the same as the title of They Might Be Giants' 15th studio album. What are they? Once again, the first 2 words of the introductory song, Magic to Do, from Pippin, are the same as the title of They Might Be Giants' 15th studio album. What are those 2 words? Again, your answer should be 2 words long. Your answer is 2 words long. Your answer is 2 words long. All right, everybody's in. The correct answer, of course, is... That's right. Join us. Join us. Come play trivia because someday you'll join us. So goes the lyrics. Scores, Ayala still up top with 503. Original Cultist, 462. Sharon, 400. You're in the 400s. Next question. The American Sign Language sign for the letter V most closely resembles a gesture popularized in the 1960s for what concept? Sorry, my glasses slip from my face from time to time. Hello. Once again, the American Sign Language sign for the letter V most closely resembles a gesture that was popularized in the 1960s for what concept? Of course, this is one of those thinking questions. It's like, is it that one or the other one? I think it might be my gut feeling. Of course, as always, just trust your gut. Could be right. Probably get the points. Especially if you clicked peace. That's right. Living life in peace. So goes the lyrics. Scores. Ayala still up top, 547. Original Cultist, 493. Happy Saturdays, leapfrogging Ken Jennings and Sharon, 484. Sharon, 446. Ken Jennings, 443. Last question. What Motown legend released an odd album of harmonica-heavy jazz tracks under the title Yvette's Retinau? What Motown legend released an odd album of harmonica-heavy jazz tracks under the title Evitz Rednow? Evitz Rednow. I don't know, just looking at this question kind of makes me want to listen to this album because I love me a good harmonica, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I do love me a good harmonica. That's why I'm not going to play the harmonica for you right now, mostly because I am terrible at the harmonica. But you're not terrible at this game. You guys are doing great, and hopefully you're tapping that correct answer. Tap, 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 tap away. Hopefully you figured out that Evitz Rednow is Stevie Wonder backwards. That's right. I wonder if you can. And yeah, Evitz Rednow is just Stevie Wonder backward. Let's take a look at some scores as we end round 2. Ayala, you got 581. Original Cultist, 533. Happy Saturdays, 521. Sharon, 446. Ken Jennings, 443. Adam S, 395. Kate S, 394. Molly Briggs, 372. Tim Donnelly, you're hanging around with 334. A&V, 322. And RDV, 280. Avanti, 211. And Chichan, 200. Trivia Champs, welcome. You're new. You got 39. And Elizabeth Talafiero with 10. Yeah. Round 3, the second of our 2 themed rounds. Round number 3 is Keeping Up with the Calrissians. Keeping Up with the Calrissians. 8 questions on bounties, hunting, and betrayals. Dun, dun, dun! Ah! Alright, let's keep up with those Calrissians. Here we go, number 1. What big Aussie stud showed off his axe-handling skills as the titular huntsman in 2016's Snow White and the Huntsman? That's a fun word to say, titular. Oh, man. I crack up easy. What big Aussie stud showed off his axe-handling skills as the titular huntsman in 2016's Snow White and the Huntsman? Who was it, ladies and gentlemen? Now, sadly, I did not see that movie. I did hear good things about it, but it's on my list. Hopefully, I can find it on some streaming service out there. Hulu, YouTube, something. You know, just so I can watch it. The Aussie stud that was in Snow White and the Huntsman, that's, of course, Chris Hemsworth. Yeah. Chris Hemsworth, Snow White and the Huntsman, received Oscar nominations for visual effects and costume design. See, told you it was a good movie. Ayala missed that one. Original Cultist closing that gap, 578 to 581, 3 points separating our top 2 teams. Everybody else, you're still in it. Keep in mind, we still got lots more points to go. Number 2, Bounty Bay backs its wet stuff up on the Pitcairn Islands in what ocean? Kind of started off with a tongue twister, but I smart. One more time. Bounty Bay backs its wet stuff up on the Pitcairn Islands in what ocean? Now, hopefully most of you know about the 4 major oceans. There is a 5th one, but we'll get there later. Bounty Bay, Pitcairn Islands, in what ocean? Think about that one, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to tap the correct answer on your screen because time is about to be called, and the correct answer, of course, is the Pacific Ocean. That's right. The mutineers of the HMS Bounty mutineers set their ship aflame in Bounty Bay. What a coincidence. Pacific Ocean. Ayala, you knew that. So did Ken Jennings. And Kate S. He also knew that as well. Adam S. as well, 427. Yay, I like it when a lot of people get these questions right. Here we go, number 3. Lando stabbed Han in the proverbial back on gas planet Bespin. Which, if it's like the gas planets in our solar system, means it's mainly comprised of hydrogen and what second element? Science ball question. Lando stabbed Han in the proverbial back on a gas planet called Bespin, which, if it's like the gas planets in our solar system, means it is mainly comprised of hydrogen and what second element? Hydrogen and what second element? Now, of course, my original guess was tungsten, but I think I like tungsten mostly because its symbol is the letter W. But you know what the correct answer is? It's helium. That's right, helium. Jupiter and Saturn are gas planets with fewer daddy issues. Oh, jokes. We got a bunch of them. Ayala, you knew that. You're still sitting pretty up top. Original Cultist 617, not too far behind. Ken Jennings 512. Happy Saturdays 559. Here's the next question. Number 4. Texas lawman Millard Dry Wolf Gardner spent the late 1920s bringing in bounties on what specific kind of criminal? Kinds of criminals? I never knew. Texas lawman Millard Dry Wolf Gardner spent the late 1920s bringing in bounties on what specific kind of criminal? Now, if you're new to the trivia thing and you have no idea what the correct answer is, sometimes there are clues in the question themselves. So if you read it carefully, you might get this one. I mean, at least there's some good hints in there. I hope. Correct answer, of course, is bootleggers. That's right. Described as a one-man prohibition squad, Gardner would get a drink in a speakeasy, walk out, and then come back to raid it. Talk about undercover copping. Scores. Most of you knew that. Ayala 698, Original Cultists 655, Happy Saturdays 589, Ken Jennings 548. Here we go. Next question. Open Season and Ultimate Challenge are entries in the Big Game Hunter video games that carry the name of what outdoor chain? Open Season and Ultimate Challenge are entries in the Big Game Hunter video game series that carry the name of what outdoor chain? There's that alarm again. I think the car outside really wants to play some trivia, and because they don't have the app on their phone, their only way to play along is to blare the horn or just have their alarm go off. Make sure you download that Triviamatic app, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, most of you are playing the game. Tell your friends about it. It's really fun. The answer, of course, is Cabela's. That's right, Cabela's. Richard Cabela started his empire in 1961 selling fishing lures via mail order. Good on you, Richard. Ayala, Original Cultist, Tim Donnelly, Molly Briggs, and Elizabeth Tralafiero, and Chinesky hosts, and Triviamatic. You got that question right. Good on you. Here we go. Next clue in round 4. Number 6. Hardly sold in the United States anymore. Bounty chocolate bars are filled with what stuff? Bounty chocolate bars. Honestly, when I hear Bounty, I think of the toilet paper brand, but I never knew Bounty had a chocolate bar. Probably a different company from the toilet paper company. Once again, hardly sold in the United States anymore. Bounty chocolate bars are filled with what stuff? What stuff? Uh-oh. Yeah. Bounty chocolate bars filled with what stuff? All these 4 answers, all good stuff. I've had them all. But the correct answer, of course, is coconut. That's right, coconut. Nigella Lawson's book, Nigella Bites, features a recipe for a deep-fried bounty. Ooh, that sounds delish. Coconut was the correct answer. A little movement there on the scoreboard. Couple people got it right, couple people got it wrong. Let's keep the game going with number 7. Cast out of heaven for betrayal. Ran hell, got bored, opened a nightclub, and started consulting for the LAPD. That's a quick rundown of what TV show? TV. Cast out of heaven for betrayal, ran hell, got bored, opened a nightclub, and started consulting for the LAPD. That's a quick rundown of what TV show? Sounds like most Saturday nights in LA to me. Yes. I don't know. I feel like if you were running hell, it would be really hard to get bored of that with all the people coming in constantly. Speaking of people, correct answer was Lucifer. That's right, Neil Gaiman helped develop the show from his acclaimed The Sandman comics. Talk about TV from other media. Let's look at scores. Bunch of you got that right, yay! Adding some points on the scoreboard. Trish D, you're new. Welcome to the fray. You got 46 points. Next clue. What Nobel-winning English dramatist based his play, Betrayal, on his own affair with a BBC television presenter? Oh, scandal. Remember we were talking about infidelity earlier? I think this is a callback to that, ladies and gentlemen. What Nobel-winning English dramatist based his play Betrayal on his own affair with a BBC television presenter? Ooh. Oh man, those English dramatists, they know how to make life interesting, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That correct answer, of course, is Harold Pinter. That's right, Harold Pinter. Replacement Dumbledore, Michael Gambon, originated the starring role of Jerry at the Royal National Theatre in London. All right, so those are your questions in round number 4. Here comes the scores. Well, first of all, whoa, a bunch of you guys got that one wrong. Chinesky Host, you got that right. And Ayala, you got that right. You're at 813. Everyone else, you can see where the scores are. We are coming down the stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Just 2 more rounds to go. But before we get to round number 4, let's take a little moment to stretch out the finger muscles. Hopefully you're having a great time here in the happy hour, Triviamatic. But once again, my name is Craig Reed. Hopefully I'll be hosting again and reading some more questions for your enjoyment. Take a stretch, drink your drink, get ready to go. You're awesome. Thanks again for playing the game. Let's keep this game going with round 4. Now, round 4 is something that we like to call Pick 3. Instead of asking questions, we'll give you a category, and you must select the 3 items on the screen that fit the category. You'll receive full points if you select all 3 correct answers. Now, when we say full points, the clock still ticks. You will get the full value of whatever the last tapped answer is if you get all 3 correct. Now, if only 2 of your 3 answers are correct, you'll receive half of the value left on the clock. And of course, if you only select 1 correct answer, then you get no points. Keep in mind you can still select other answers if you're not sure, but the clock will remain ticking until the end of the question. So once again, 3 correct answers, you will receive full credit if all 3 are correct, half credit if 2 of the 3 that you select are correct, and no credit whatsoever if 1 of your 3 answers is right. By the way, you're guaranteed to get at least 1 right. Here we go with number 1. We are looking for line dance songs. Line dance songs. 3 of these are line dance songs. 2 are not. We're looking for the 3 that are. Line dance songs. Line dancing. I remember line dancing. It's a lot of fun. You do it at large public gatherings that you should not be at right now because Corona, or COVID-19 is the technical term rather. But, once COVID-19 passes by, we could do some line dance songs with your friends or strangers. Or I could do some line dance songs on live video. Now, the answers that you should have selected are the Hokey Pokey, the Macarena, and Gangnam Style. That's right, Gangnam Style. The Macarena was originally recorded entirely in Spanish by a pop duo, Los Del Rio. Macarena, Macarena, Macarena. Let's see who got the one right. Happy Saturdays, you got 2 of the 3 correct, so you're getting half points. A and V and Chi-Chan, you are also getting half points for getting 2 of the 3. Now, if you're looking at the scoreboard, if you are yellow, that means you got 2 of the 3. If you are green, that means you got all 3. If you're red, you probably only got 1 of the 3. Number 2, we are looking for rum cocktails. Rum cocktails. Oh man, my favorite kind of drink. A cocktail. Now we're looking for 3 cocktails that are mostly based with rum. Think about that one, ladies and gentlemen. As opposed to a sorry. We're looking for rum cocktails as opposed to a rooster cocktail, because that's just something completely different. Oh my god. Rooster. Now you should have selected the daiquiri, the Mai Tai, and the mojito. That's right, a real daiquiri has only 3 ingredients: rum, lime, and sugar. It's shaken, not stirred or blended. All right, most of you got that one right. Tim Donnelly, 608, good on you. A and V moving up, 478. And Chinesky Host, you got the one right. You're at 17. Next clue we are looking for in this one, varieties of apples. Yes, varieties of apples. Again, 5 answers on your screen. Only 3 are correct. Now, in order to earn the full value of the points, you need to get all 3 of them correct. Keep in mind, as the timer keeps ticking, you are losing points. So, you got to be correct and you got to be quick to get most of those points. Once again, we are looking for varieties of apples. Ooh! Varieties of apples. I got to eat more apples, honestly. It's been a while since I last had an apple. I think I ate a banana this morning, but that's not an apple. Nor is it a variety of apple. Once again, 3 of the 5 answers that you see is correct. Hopefully you selected Honeycrisp, Granny Smith, and Jonah Gold. That's right, Jonah Gold. Bing is a kind of cherry, or a kind of Chandler, not an apple. And also a search engine that you probably forgot about until right about now, because Bing. Speaking of Bing, Ayala is still up top. 894, Original Cultist 798, Happy Saturday 745, Sharon 677, and Molly Briggs moving up that scoreboard rather nicely, 661. Here's the next clue, number 4. We're looking for sneaker brands on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Brands of sneakers. Brands of sneakers. Fun fact, I know a lot of people who are big sneakerheads. Some of my friends actually collect sneakers from years gone by, because just the intricacies of how these footwear things are made is just awe-inspiring, and how they manage to hold up under extreme wear and tear conditions. So once again, 3 of the 5 answers are brands of sneakers. We are looking for those 3 things. Pick 3, as the name of the round implies. So sneaker brands. Keep in mind, these are brands primarily known for their sneakers and nothing else. Hopefully you selected Reebok. The other 2, New Balance and Puma. Puma isn't the only animal name here. Reebok comes from an African spelling of Reebok, which is a type of gazelle. I did not know that until right about now. Scores, most of you got that one right. Good on you. A and V got half credit. Let's keep going. Number 5, we're looking for MLB teams. MLB teams. Now, sadly, opening day was a couple days ago, and because of the current situation in the world, they couldn't play any games. But hopefully, you did see MLB opening day at home on your local MLB channel. So, once again, MLB teams, 3 of the 5 are correct answers. 2 are not. Don't select those 2. Select the 3 that are correct. MLB teams. MLB teams. You know what's not correct? The New York Jets. That's a different sport altogether. Nor is it one of the 5 on your screen right now. TikTok, let's give you some correct answers. Hopefully you selected Los Angeles Dodgers. The other 2 were the Houston Astros and the St. Louis Cardinals. That's right. Philadelphia's team, by the way, is the Phillies, and Tampa Bay's team is called the Rays. Both mascots kind of look like they're Muppets or something like that. You know who else looks like a Muppet? Gritty. Yeah, Gritty. That orange thing. That's also not an MLB mascot. Yeah. Scores, Ayala 976, just close to 1,000. Original Cultists, not too far behind, 879. Everybody else, less than that. Next clue, we are looking for kinds of wood. We are adults here in this room, ladies and gentlemen. Kinds of wood. Kinds of wood. Kinds of wood. What are they? Kinds of wood. Now, I remember in high school, I had an opportunity to take a woodworking class and, make birdhouses and the like. But unfortunately, I opted for a TV production instead. And that has taken me down the road that you see now, ladies and gentlemen. Hosting a game show. Yeah. With my backdrop. Hopefully you selected those answers. Correct answers, of course, we have mahogany, maple, and birch. Carrots, by the way, are root vegetables, so they don't have a wood to their name. Ha 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 ha. Scores, Ayala only getting half credit. You're at 990. Original Cultists 920. Happy Saturdays 856. Sharon 800. Next clue, we are looking for number 7, U.S. Mail Services. U.S. Mail Services. That's right. Hopefully you've been to the post office recently, ladies and gentlemen. They've been to you, but have you been to them? Well, let's find out. Select those 3 correct answers, and hopefully you'll get a lot of points for doing that. U.S. Mail Services. 3 are correct, 2 are not. We just want the 3 that are correct. I remember there was a time when I used the U.S. Mail a lot. A friend of mine really loved coffee, and I got coffee and sent it to this friend, and this friend was really happy when I sent them coffee. And I used the U.S. Mail a lot. I forget which ones I use because it's the nature of the beast. But yes, U.S. Mail Services, they are priority mail, first class mail, and media mail. That's right, media mail. Second class mail is a real mail category, but in the United Kingdom, which is not the U.S. Scores, Ayala, you're broke 1,000. You're at 1010. Original code is 940. Happy Saturdays 876. Sharon 837. Molly Briggs 806. Ken Jennings 796. And Tim Donnelly 786. Everybody else a little less than 786. Here's the next clue. We are looking for countries in the United Kingdom. Countries in the United Kingdom. Speaking of the UK, which was a tie into the last question, ladies and gentlemen. Countries in the United Kingdom. Once again, keep in mind, 3 are correct, 2 are not. Pick the 3 that are correct. Countries in the United Kingdom. Which 3 are they? Do. Yeah, one of these days I'll get to the UK, figure out how how to drive on the right side of the road. Hopefully you select correct answers like Wales, England, and Scotland. That's right, Scotland. Fun fact, Northern Ireland is part of the UK, but Ireland, it's its own country. Trust me, Ireland, Northern Ireland, you do not want to get those two countries mixed up. I did that once, and it didn't end well. All right, so these are your scores going in to the final question of the night. Ayala, 1042, Original Cultist, 981, Happy Saturdays, 894, Sharon, 856, Molly Briggs, 837, Tim Donnelly, 824, Ken Jennings, 809, Kate S, 796, Adam S, 646, ANV 635, Chi-Chan 490, Elizabeth 406, Trish D 288, RDV 280, Avanti 211, Trivia Champs 126, and Chinesky 18. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the last question of the night. It is the Answer Fest. That's right. Sorry, Answer Fast is the name of this question. Answer Fast. This is the last question of the night and consists of 5 clues that get progressively easier. The faster you answer, the more points you get. But be careful, because once you've typed in and submitted an answer, you're locked into whatever points are left on the clock. So remember, 5 clues, they get progressively easier. Once you type in and submit an answer, you are locked in whatever points are left on the clock. Speed counts, a lot of points left in the game. Here comes the first clue. Some of the earliest preserved examples of me date back to the ancient Egyptians and the Shang dynasty in China. A notable example of me is used to anoint the monarchs of Britain. For a lot of points, what am I? Some of the earliest preserved examples of me date back to the ancient Egyptians and the Shang dynasty in China. A notable example of me is used to anoint the monarchs of Britain. What am I, guys? All right. Let's show you the next hint. I share my name with that of an indie rock band from Austin, Texas. And I'm lovingly found in the name of a Hall of Fame folk rock band from the 1960s. For fewer points, what am I? Now remember, all these clues point to the same correct answer, so if you're not sure, wait for easier clues, but more points do come off that clock. Once again, I share my name with that of an indie rock band from Austin, Texas, and I'm lovingly found in the name of a rock and roll Hall of Fame folk rock band from the 1960s. Hall of Fame folk rock band from the 60s. What am I, guys? Hopefully you know. I know I don't. Here's the next clue. My name can be a verb. One sense is, of course, to use me, but the other means to cuddle. Like 2 or more of me nestled together. Sorry, nested together. I think I need a new prescription. My name can be a verb. One sense is, of course, to use me, but the other means to cuddle. Like 2 or more of me nested together. Nested, that's the word. Nested. My name can be a verb. Think about it. You thought about it? I know I thought about it. Hopefully you thought about it too. Fewer points left on the clock. Remember, only submit your answer if you are sure of that correct answer. For fewer points. Here's the next clue. Poet Edward Lear describes a version of me with the nonsense adjective runcible in his poem, The Owl and the Pussycat. Nowadays, a runcible me resembles me, combined with a fork. For even fewer points, what am I? Once again, poet Edward Lear describes a version of me with the nonsense adjective runcible in his poem, The Owl and the Pussycat. Nowadays, a runcible me resembles me, combined with a fork. Runcible. That's a fun word to say. All right, 4 clues down. This is it. Last clue of the night. Here we go. I am, ultimately, a common kitchen object consisting of a shallow bowl with a handle. I come in table, tea, and even grapefruit varieties. I am ultimately a common kitchen object consisting of a shallow bowl with a handle. I come in table, tea, and even grapefruit varieties. For the least amount of points, what is the correct answer? Table, tea, grapefruit varieties. Man. You know, when I was first thinking of this correct answer, I had something completely different in mind, but hopefully that last clue gave it to you. Now, if you're still stumped, let's run through these real quick. There's clue number 1. Here comes clue number 2. Here comes clue number 3. Here comes clue number 4. And finally, clue number 5. Do you have an answer? Tick tock goes the clock. Tick tock goes the clock. I'm doing a little jig in my tick tock goes the clock. Yeah, da, 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 da. What's the correct answer, guys? That's right, you should have written spoon. That's right, spoon. Preserved examples of various forms of spoons used by the ancient Egyptians includes those composed of ivory, flint, slate, and wood. Many of them were carved with religious symbols, by the way. Spoon was the answer of the night, and the final scores from the bottom. Tristy, 400 points, good on you. Way to go. RDV 280, Avanti 211, Trivia Champs 126. Giving you a round of applause for doing fantastic. Chi-Chan 490. Great to see you again, Chi-Chan. ANV 713, Adam S 751, Tim Donnelly 824, Kate S 913, Ken Jennings 916, Molly Briggs 966, Sharon 967. Happy Saturdays 1127, Original Cultist 1172, and tonight's winner with 1,235 points. Let's hear it for Ayala. Congratulations. You win tonight's game of the Triviamatic Happy Hour. Way to go. Good on you. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Thanks again for playing along. Hopefully you had a great time tonight. I know I did, and I hope you did as well. We play Triviamatic Happy Hour every day during the week. No, that's a lie. We play every weekday, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, whatever time that is in your time zone. Once again, my name's Craig Reed. Thanks again for watching me and playing the game, or playing the game. Hopefully you had a great time. If you liked me, leave some comments. If you didn't like me, leave some comments. We want to hear from you. Thanks again for playing some trivia. Thanks again for having a good time. And remember, if it is happy hour, that means I got to drink something. I got to drink 2 things because I did it. Thanks again for playing, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, have yourselves a good night. Bye for now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.